Good morning or good afternoon or good evening and whatever time you're watching this, and welcome to our yoga class. And I know I said this in the last class, but I want to say it again. Can you believe it? This is our 20th class, 20 of these. And I get emails from you and I'm so grateful, I appreciate it. Do you know there are some of you folks that are not doing the classes in order because they're not done in any order of postures or the difficulty of them or anything like that. So skip around and take whatever class that you are comfortable with. Anyway, this is our 20th one, and again, welcome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I think I started numbering them for us so we would just know how many we did and what ones would kind of not follow suit, but I'm like in order. So.
And this is Tracy. This is the woman who helped us to get this together to even do this. And this is who we give the standing ovation to, and we love her for it. So let's begin. Thank you. Let's begin in our comfortable cross-legged posture. Settling ourselves in. Close your eyes and slip into the sanctuary inside you, into that silence. We know that life is an open door and it's full of unlimited possibilities for us. I don't know if I ever told you, but whenever I'm going through a door, into a business meeting, into a building, into a store, into a friend's house, when I put my hand on the door handle, I always say, I go to meet my good. Because we never know what's on the other side of that door, and our good is always coming to us. So would you turn your attention, please, onto your resting breath? And we know our resting breath is our natural breathing pattern, and we know just about everything about our resting breath. So let's just take a moment and feel the wave of that resting breath as it moves in and out of our body. In a moment, we're going to slip into our deep breathing exercise. And today it's going to be the Ujjayi breath, and this is the one where we inhale and exhale through our nose, focusing our attention on the muscles in the back of our throat. It's a little bit more audible than our resting breath. Kind of sounds like steam. We're going to do 5 rounds of this. Would everyone please begin on an exhalation and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out and out. And out. Good. Reach the basement of your breath. Now turn your attention on the muscles in the back of your throat and inhale through your nose. Big full inhalation. Reach the ceiling of your breath. Keep your attention on your throat and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out. And out. And out. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Reach the basement of your breath and inhale. Big full inhalation. Excellent. Reach the ceiling of your breath and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out. And out. And out. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Reach the basement of your breath and inhale. Feel how our ribs expand, our chest rises. Reach the ceiling of your breath and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out. And out. And out. Good. Keep going. Keep going. A little bit more. A little bit more. Now notice when you get to the basement of your breath how your abdominal area draws in. Now notice on the inhalation, begin to inhale how our abdominal area balloons out, our ribs expand, our chest rises. Reach the ceiling of your breath and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out. And out. And out. Our chest falls, our ribs contract. Notice how our abdominal area draws in because our diaphragm lifts up. Good. Reach the basement of your breath and inhale last round. Nice. Now, don't you just love the rhythm of your own breath? Reach the ceiling of your breath and then slowly, smoothly exhale your air out and out and out. Good. Keep going. Keep going. We want that last little bit of stale air out of the lower portion of our lungs. Good. Reach the basement of your breath. Release, relax your breath. Take a couple rounds of recovery breathing. Notice the calming effect that the breathing has on our body as well as our mind. Now, would you come into staff pose, please? And would you cross your right ankle over your left ankle? Bring your right arm out in front of you and all the way around behind you, placing the heel of your hand close to your back, because we know if we get it out too far, we sink down in between our shoulder. As we press down with our hand, notice how it lifts our sternum and helps us to sit tall. Our left hand goes on the outside of our right knee. Inhale, lift your sternum, and as you exhale, press down with your left hand, turning your head, bring your right shoulder back, and turn over to the right. And within closed eyes, have your eyes follow as if you're looking behind you. And also in a twisting posture, we know if we're not using the muscles for the pose, we're to let them relax. So relax your feet, your legs, your hips, your abs, the muscles around your waist. We allow our hands and arms to hold us in the pose. Release your hands, come back to center. Uncross your right ankle. Cross the left over the right. Bring your left arm out in front of you. By the way, I could say bring your left arm around behind your back and you could do this. Why I do this is so that we're always moving our shoulders. We're getting as much movement out of our body in the transitions, moving from one posture to the next, as well as in the pose. So bring your left arm out in front of you, all the way around behind you, placing the heel of your hand close to your back. Our right hand goes on the outside of our left knee. Inhale, lift your sternum, and as you press down with your right hand, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. From the waist down, let go, and we allow our hands and arms to hold us in the pose. And when you get your head around to the left within closed eyes, have your eyes follow as if you're looking behind you. Release your hands and come back to center. Uncross your left ankle. Reach down and pick up your right foot and place it on the outside of your left knee. Keep both sitting bones on the mat. Bring your right arm out in front of you and your right hand all the way around behind you again, placing the heel of your hand close to your back. And this one we can do a couple ways. You can wrap your left arm around your right knee and turn your head. You can bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, keep your hand up in the air. Or if you lower it down, our left hand holds the outside of our left knee. Either way, turn your head to look over your right shoulder, close your eyes, soften your face. And again, from the waist down, let go. We allow our hands and arms to hold us in this pose. Feel how your right thigh is massaging our abdominal organs on the right side. Release your hands, but not your legs. Bring your right arm on the inside of your right knee. Our right hand holds the top of our right foot. Bring your left hand out in front of you. Now you want to sit tall. You can't slouch down. You want to sit tall so you get your arm around behind your back. Bring your left hand all the way around behind your back at waist level to catch the tips of your fingers on the top of your right thigh. Press your right arm against your right leg and turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Close your eyes, soften your face, sit tall. Release your hands, extend your right leg. Pick up your left foot, place it on the outside of your right knee. Again, both sitting bones stay on the mat. Bring your left arm out in front of you and all the way around behind you, placing the heel of your hand close to your back. On this side, we can wrap our right arm around our left knee. You can bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, hand in the air, or if you lower it down, our right hand holds the outside of our right knee. Either way, turn your head now to look over your left shoulder. Close your eyes. Soften your face. No deep breathing on twisting poses. Just let the breath slip in and out. Release your hands, but not your legs, and bring your left arm on the inside of your left leg. Our left hand rests on the top of our left foot. Again, sit tall. Bring your right arm out in front of you. Bring your right hand all the way around behind you at waist level to get the fingertips of your right hand to the top of your left thigh. Turn your head now to look over your right shoulder. Release your hands, extend your left leg. Would you cross your ankles, please? Roll forward, come into table posture, curl your toes under. Let's lift up into down dog. When you get into posture, press back with your hands, bringing your upper arms out of your peripheral vision. Press your heels down behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. And would you step your right foot between your hands, please? Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. And by the way, if you need for balance, you can place your left knee on the mat. Otherwise, leave it up. Our right hand is on the inside of our right foot. And I want you to feel how your right knee presses against your right arm to help you to balance. Balance on your feet and your right hand, and bring your left arm up in a triangle posture. You can look down at your right hand, you can look into the room. If you can, you can turn and look up at your left hand. Now feel that stretch from knee to knee and sink down into this pose so we get the best stretch for our hips. Feel the fold of your right hip. Notice the flexibility we have in that joint, how lucky we are. Feel the strength of your right arm. Look at how steady you are, how strong you are. And then very slowly allow your left hand to float down. Bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Balance on your feet and your left hand and bring your right arm up in the reverse triangle. And again, you can look down at your hand, you can look into the room, or you can look up at your right hand. Isn't this a nice posture? There's something really pretty about it. Feel the strength of your left arm. And just allow your right hand now to float down. Step your right leg back into down dog. Push back with your hands. Bringing your upper arms out of your peripheral vision. Press your heels down behind you. And would you step your left foot between your hands? Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. And again, for balance, if you need it, you can place your right knee on the mat. Otherwise, leave it up. Balance on your feet and your left hand and bring your right arm up in the triangle posture. Again, you can look down at your hand, into the room, or up at your right hand. And then sink down into this pose so we get the best stretch from knee to knee. And allow your right hand just to float down. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Balance on your feet and your right hand, and bring your left arm up in the reverse triangle. Feel the fold of your left hip. Feel the strength of your right arm. Again, notice how steady you are and how strong you are. And just allow your left hand to float down. Don't step your left leg back. Step your right leg forward. We're in a forward fold. Place your palms on the mat with the heels of your hands in front of your large toes. Lower your head so you can relax your face, relax your scalp. And then release your hands, opening your hips, come standing up, bringing your arms up from the side. Come all the way up to standing posture. Let your right hand catch your left wrist. Shift your weight to your left leg, and let's lean right. Lifting your left shoulder. Open up the left side of your body. Isn't that a great stretch? Feel that stretch from your left hip up to your left shoulder. Lifting our ribs off our hip and our shoulders off of our ribs. Stretching those abdominal organs on the left side and gently massaging those on the right. And then come up to center. Switch hands. Let your left hand catch your right wrist. Shift your weight to your right leg. Lean left. Lifting your right shoulder up. Get to your edge in this posture. This is a great pose, isn't it? Feel that stretch from your right hip to your right shoulder. Stretching the abdominal organs now on the right side and massaging those on the left. Good, and come up to center. Hands in prayer position. Slowly lower your hands down in front of your heart. Bring your hands to your side and stand in Tadasana. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Bring your arms up from the side. Shift your weight onto the balls of your feet. Press your abdominal area forward. Lift your sternum, arch, and look up. Arch back. Good. Feel that stretch in the front. The massage in the back. Now swoop your arms down, placing your palms on the mat on either side of your feet. Keep your right foot where it is and step your left leg back as far as you can get it. Now we're going to come into one of our lunge postures. Again, if you need for balance, you can place your left knee on the mat. Otherwise, try to leave it up, okay? Now, balance on your feet. Bring your hands around behind you. Interlace your fingers. Straighten your arms. Lift your arms up off of your back. Lean forward and bring your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Now, lower your head so you can relax your face, relax your scalp. Lift your arms up off of your back. Lift them up. Come on, lift them up. Good, good. Look at how far behind us our arms are. Look at the flexibility we have in our shoulders. Notice how your fingers are interlaced, improving circulation for all the joints of our fingers. Notice how your hands are flexed forward, just opposite of when our wrists are in down dog. Release your hands, place your palms on the mat on either side of your right foot. Step your right leg back into down dog. Push back with your hands, press your heels down behind you. Step your left foot between your hands. Now again, on this side, if you need for balance, you can place your right knee on the mat. Otherwise, leave it up. Bring your hands around behind your back, interlace your fingers, straighten your arms, lift your arms up off your back, lean forward, bringing your left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Lower your head so you can relax your face, relax your scalp. Lift your arms up. Good. You're doing great. Release your hands. Place your palms on the mat on either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back. Come down into table posture. Now in table posture, I want you to curl your toes under. We're going to lift up into three-legged dog. Let your right knee take weight. Extend your left leg straight up behind you. Now don't put your left foot on the mat. Ready? I want you to press down with your hands and your right foot lift up into three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Good. Now shift your weight forward onto your hands, board position, but our left leg is still up. Lift up, come back up into three-legged dog. Good. Shift your weight forward, board position. Good job, everybody. One more time. Three-legged dog. Good. Lower your left leg down. Come back down onto your knees. Toes curled under. Let your left knee take weight. Extend your right leg straight up behind you. Okay, don't put your right foot on the mat. Press down with your hands and your left foot. Let's lift up into three-legged dog. This is so good for our hands and arms, isn't it? Lubricating the joints of our wrists, our elbows, our shoulders. Come forward, board position. Our right leg is still up. Come back up into three-legged dog. Good. Once more time into board position. Good. And up. Lower your right foot down. Set your knees down, table posture. extend your toes, sit back on your heels, rest in the folded leaf. Whenever we do a hand balancing pose, you want to relax your arms. So relax your shoulders, let your forearms rest on the mat. Come up to table posture. Curl your toes under. Lift up into down dog. Press back with your hands, bringing your upper arms out of your peripheral vision. And I want you to slide your right knee between your hands. Set your left knee on the mat, extend the toes of your left foot, and let's walk our hands out into one of our pigeon poses. When you get your hands out, place your forehead on the mat in between your upper arms. And we feel that this is a forward bend, so our vertebra is open from the back, right? We feel that? Also, I want you to feel the fold of your right hip and the fold of your right knee. Look at the flexibility we have. Roll your head up and begin walking your hands back. Walking your hands back. Put your right hand on the top of your thigh, right at the bend of your leg. Place your left hand on top of the right. Our elbows are bent. I want you to begin pressing down with your hands, straightening your arms, lift your sternum, arch, and look up. It's a nice counter movement from the forward bend that we just did. Feel that squeeze in the back on the left side? Gently massaging our left kidney and our adrenal glands. Come back to center, place your palms on the mat on either side of your right knee. Curl the toes of your left foot under, lift your left knee, step your right leg back into down dog. Push back with your hands. Slide your left knee between your hands. Set your right knee on the mat and extend the toes of your right foot. Walk your hands out. Good. Forehead on the mat in between your upper arms. Roll your head up. Begin walking your hands back. Place your left hand on the top of your left leg, right at the bend of your leg. Put your right hand on top of it. Again, our elbows are bent. I want you to begin pressing down, straightening your arms, lift your sternum, arch, and look up. And now we feel the squeeze on the right side, massaging our right kidney, our adrenal gland. Look at the front of your body, how flexible it is. Come forward, place your palms on the mat on either side of your left knee, curl the toes of your right foot under, lift your right knee, step your left leg back into down dog. Good. Well done, everybody. Come down onto your knees. Cross your ankles behind you. Walk your hands back. Come into staff pose. You did a good job today. Let's rest. Bring your arms up from the side. Lift your ribs off your hips, shoulders off your ribs, flex your feet. Bend from your hips. Reach forward, catch your arches, forehead towards your knees. Now you exhale your way down, right? Get down as close as you can, forehead towards your knees. Whatever your version of the forward fold is today, good. Release your feet with your chin tucked down to your chest. Slowly lie down, one vertebra at a time, rolling back on our tailbone, our hips, and all the rest of the way down. And when you get down, separate your feet a little bit further than hip distance apart. Bring your arms evenly away from your body with the palms turned up. Because we know this is the attitude of receiving. And we're receiving all the benefits of the poses that we've just done. And let go. So now we allow our mind to go down into the toes of our feet. From our toes to our heels, we relax the sole of our foot. Relax the tops of your feet. Relax your legs. Bring your attention to your hands. Don't move them. Just notice how relaxed your fingers and thumbs are right now. Relax the backs of your hands and your palms and feel them soften. relax your arms. Relax from your hips to your shoulders. Relax your lower jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Would you focus your attention, please, onto your resting breath? As you inhale, feel the ceiling of your breath. As you exhale, feel the basement of your breath. Would you bring your toes and heels together, please? Bend your knees and bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and gently rock from side to side in a back massage. Would you roll over onto your side? Using your hands and arms, push yourself up to a sitting position or a kneeling position, whichever is comfortable for you, hands in front of your heart center. And would you bring your thumbs in the space between your eyebrows? And peace fills our heart and floods our mind with purpose. Would you bring your thumbs in the space in front of your lips? And everything I need is already within me. Hands in front of your heart center. And here in this peace, nothing can touch me. Namaste.